Good morning, everybody. In this fascinating parsha this week, the parsha, it's called Balak, and it's all about these two villains that recognize the Jewish people as a threat and also recognize that they are pretty difficult to defeat unless you can get deeper into the core of what they're all about and eliminate their essence and their greatness. Balak and Bilam, they joined forces to try to curse the Jewish people. And it's when you read through the story, you'll pick up on a lot of very negative characteristics of this sorcerer or non-Jewish prophet named Bilam. But the rabbis of the Mishnah help us out quite a bit because they pinpoint for us three particular areas where this Bilam is really quite despicable. And I just want to focus on one of those three for a moment. And the rabbis point out that Bilam has an ayin ra. He has a bad eye. Now what does that mean? And this, by the way, is his secret to trying to curse the Jewish people. Ayin ra means that you look at everything in a negative way. And you look at other people as a threat, not as an opportunity to become close to somebody, not as an opportunity to teach or enlighten somebody or to learn or to grow from somebody, but as somebody who represents a threat to me in some way. You have something that I don't have. You are going to prevent me from getting somewhere that I want to get to. That is a very negative way of looking at people and looking at the world. And that was who Bilam was. That was his essence. And what he was trying to do was to undo the quality, the attribute, the trait that the rabbis tell us that Abraham and all of his descendants, that's us, have, which is an ayin tov, a good eye. One of the unique and special blessings of the Jewish people is that we have the ability to see the good in situations, even when the situations are very, very difficult, and to see the good in another person, even when that person is troubling and difficult and challenging, and to not look at another person as a threat or somebody who's getting in the way of me achieving or accomplishing what I want, but to look at another person as an opportunity to give to somebody, to teach something to somebody, to enlighten somebody, to learn something from somebody, and to grow from somebody, and to connect. And that is the essence. It's one of the most fundamental traits that we as the Jewish people are very proud of possessing. It's one of the traits that we learned from our forefather Abraham and Sarah. And it's something that to this very day defines what it means to be a Jewish person. So this week, as we remind ourselves of the story of Bilam and Balak and their diabolical scheme to try to bring the Jewish people down by eliminating what's great and what's unique about us, it's a time for us to recommit to that attribute, to fortify ourselves and to think deeply about what it means to have an ayin tov, what it means to look at the world in a positive way, to look at other people in a positive way, and try to work on that quality and that attribute and to develop it within ourselves. And that's the greatest revenge that we can take on Bilam and on Balak and on all the enemies that the Jewish people have had throughout the generations. Wishing everybody a wonderful Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom from Jerusalem.